moment when your perfume reaches the church's musicians.
Church with any of these fragrances, you're gonna have the deacons sweating, the choir just singing off key. The ushers don't know, they don't know where to put you. The baby, they want to take you out. I'm just saying. All right, so if you want to hear about these top 5 fragrances that are too sexy for church, stay tuned. I got you. And welcome to my channel. If you've never been here before, this is Glow Up with Dr. C. First fragrance is Delina by Parfums. Now, it's a rose-based fragrance, a very sweet rose, not the literal rose. It's more of a jammy rose, and a lot of people wear this as their signature scent, which is okay. It can be worn as a signature scent. It is very classy. However, the fellas do love this fragrance. Any guy will tell you it is feminine. This is the original Delina, by the way. There are other flankers. However, I think this one does the trick because that rhubarb still has a sensuality, if you will, to it. When I tell you it is sex in a bottle, I will never wear this to church. I never have. This is more, and you can, some people do wear it as a signature scent, but when I tell you it oozes out woman, it oozes out femininity. Now the second fragrance is a new fragrance that came out, I believe, last year. Now, the name alone should tell you what it is. The name alone should tell you this is not the fragrance that you should wear in the sanctuary. The name alone. You might want to rethink it. You might want to go with the Chanel. This is Sirene by Fragrance de Bois. Now, I only have the decant, but when I tell you, honey, this is so sexy. Everyone I ever let smell this, and I have friends that I take it to work, I let them smell all my decants and things like that. If you love Tom Ford, if you love Carolina Herrera, Good Girl, the original, you're gonna love Sirene. Tom Ford Lost Cherry. If you love Tom Ford Lost Cherry, you're gonna love this fragrance. If you love that grown up, that grown sexy, you're gonna love Sirene. It is a cherry fragrance, but it has somewhat of, it's not a playful cherry. It's lactones in it to make it a little bit more creamy. But it doesn't have a milkiness smell to it, like a blanched bed or anything. It's more of a creamy, cherry, sexy, sensual fragrance. And man, when I tell you, this is the one I had on. I got those long hugs. I got long hugs when I wore this, and I was like, I can't wear this anymore. Wore this to date night and not discipleship night. All right, I move on. Now, this next fragrance is a very affordable fragrance, and it's new as well. It came out last year. Now that I'm looking at it, Quentin Beach, you got a lot of explaining to do. All of these fragrances are pretty much by Quentin Beach. So, ladies, keep the beach at home. Come as you are, but keep that beach at home. All right. This is a Teriaq Intense by Lattafa, and this is a plum-heavy fragrance. Plum liquor is what the main accord in this is. As soon as you smell it, you're gonna smell that plum accord, heavy on the cinnamon, very sexy, very alluring, very fat girl, if you will. This is hot girl in a bottle. I don't know if you can wear this. This probably wouldn't be appropriate for summer days, but you could probably wear it as a date night fragrance. Definitely better for cooler days because it is a strong scent and it projects well. I wore this to work one day, and before I could even get into the store, all of the people who were already there waiting for me, they were like, I knew you were coming. I smelled you when you came through the door. The pharmacy is, if you've ever been into a pharmacy, it's a good distance from the front store. So Teriaq Intense, Quentin Beach, you did that. Quentin Beach trying to get people pregnant, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know any man who could ever say that this fragrance isn't sexy. And that is Versace Crystal Noir. Now, Versace Crystal Noir is dark, deep, coconutty, sexy fragrance. Very mysterious, very alluring. It has a hint of citrus, gives it that edge. That coconut is very powerful. Think of and Angelina Jolie, if you will. Very powerful, warm, addictive. The dry down in the sanctuary is a no-no. That dry down is so elegant, sexy, alluring. You can tell by the bottle what it is. It's showing you. You can't see that you're not supposed to wear this to church. When you wear something like this, it's date. You see, it's dark for date. All right, anything for church, it needs to be light. It needs to be look like an angel. Blanche Bet, wear that look like an angel. Don't wear this to church. You're gonna have the preacher's kid looking back at you, and he gonna get slapped by his dad up in the pulpit. Don't do that. Don't do that to that boy. He's pastor in training. Oh, the #1 fragrance that you should never wear to church, of course, it's a Quentin B fragrance. I'm trying to help you. You wanted to come to church, just focus on the Lord, get your spirituality. You weren't trying to be interrupted by anybody else. Now you got the women ushers looking at you crazy. The mother of the church is looking at you crazy. You need to go watch No More Sheets with Juanita Bynum in it. The second one, but truly and really, the bodycon dress, you could, even if you don't wear the bodycon dress, if you wear this scent, you might well put the bodycon dress on. Mason Crivelli's Hibiscus Mahajad. Have you smelled this? Now I don't have the actual perfume. I have the Brown Sugar Babes Hibiscus Drives, which smells exactly like the perfume. If not stronger, it lasts longer. When I tell you this scent lasts on your body all glistening. So you're moisturized, you're glistening, and you smell so good. Now, Hibiscus Mahajad. This is the African princess, the queen of Egypt. This is hibiscus, vanilla, leather, but it's not intense leather. It's more of a suede leather, and it's rich. Bottom line, it's rich, exotic, and it's just a red hot temptation. All right, y'all, I warned you. I shared with you some of the most sinful scents that you should not be wearing to church. Keep this on your vanity. All right, look for the sweet Chanel's, pretty, the Gucci Blooms. Look for those type of scents. Don't wear this stuff. Nah, bitch, gonna get you in trouble with the Lord. What do you think about my selection? Did I miss anything? In the comments, put a scent that you think is just too sexy for church. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you want more of this content. This is just a safe, fun space. Now, if you saw one of your scents in here, you're like, hey, I wear that all the time. Don't be offended. This is just a very playful list, but they are sexy now. So you might be working for somebody else. I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. But do what feels good to you, makes you feel good. This is a channel all about glowing up. We're here for each other. We're glowing up, sharing our journeys together. So absolutely, as I always say, keep growing, keep glowing, and be blessed.